Good afternoon. We are so pleased you took the time to talk to us. Do you have a question?
My first question is, why have you chosen us to speak through?
The question is a good one. We come through those who have clarity and purpose. We come to a vibrational match to those who can understand, translate, and emit a response. The two of you are a match for our desires. Has the clarity of mind to receive our words. Is the igniter of the responses. Your relationship is one that is smooth and desirous, and therefore we come through to the two of you. You both are equally a part in this mission.
So there are others on the planet that you're coming through?
We come through those who receive us. You are the first to let us come through. We emit a message, and it is our desire for it to be translated. You are the only ones enabled to translate at this moment. Anyone who clears their mind in meditation and spends the time to receive could receive us. And it is our hope in time that the power of 10 can make its way to anybody wishing to receive a higher vibrational response to life.
We have a loud cat.
Animals are the highest vibrational creatures there are. So many of you believe that they are lower in energy, and they are not. They are clear-minded and they love unconditionally, and you would do well to emulate your pets, as you call them.
That's good to hear. We've had discussions like that before. Can you please expand on your example from last night about how water turns to steam, and as the steam becomes so dense, it then falls back down on this planet? Is the rain that falls, is the existence of the earth the rain in that example?
In our example, vibrationally, your humans raise up like water to steam. And as the vibration recycles, it moves back into the density that is your body. The earth itself, she has a cycle, and her energy is created from all those who inhabit her. We would like to discuss a resistance to the cycle. It is only through your resistance, through your blocking of the raising of your frequency, that brings you down. If you were to choose to continue to rise upwards, there would be no density, and therefore no need to inhabit the planet Earth. You would continue to rise and to vibrate until you were invisible, as we are. We cannot be seen by the naked eye. We can only be felt and translated. We are non-physical in form. You are still physical and require the density of a planet to plant your feet, to feed you, to nourish you. Therefore, water to steam, to sky, and beyond into space is the trajectory we would encourage, not to drop again into density as you so far are doing. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
Also, last night you made it a point to separate the syllables of the word emotion. We've also had some discussion of this in the past months. Can you elaborate on that as well?
Yes. The emotions you feel are energy into motion. They are your feelings and your guide to what is currently occurring in your own vibration. It is key. It is your knowledge. It is a point of existence that you can move. Emotion is energy in motion. So many of you are in resistance to your emotion, and therefore you block your movement into the next realm of your existence, into higher vibrational frequencies that may be multiplied into pure happiness and joy and bliss. Why you would do that would be fear and anger, the lower emotions. The higher emotions of bliss and joy and appreciation magnify. That is something we would like to focus on in the coming sessions, for it is that trajectory that will take you higher to a place that will change humanity, where no longer will you have such violence, and you will move your emotions to the higher vibration that will bring peace within you and peace throughout all of your peoples, to a place where you will no longer harm each other.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
We also spoke of the nature of contrast versus example in people's lives. Can you give us your thoughts on that?
Yes. In the past, you have all learned through a contrast. You learn and grow from what you don't want as much as what you do want. Yes? And there are those who teach by example. There have been the great masters throughout time, your Jesus or Buddha or Krishna or Gandhi. There are many, many more. Mohammed, who have been high vibrational, who have chosen perhaps to no longer incarnate to learn their lessons. They understood how to teach by living, and those were the best ways back in history. As you progress, you will someday no longer need contrast. It is not always a given. It is the way you must learn as of now. Eventually, you will no longer need this. You will no longer need it. You will live it because you will know that there is nothing else except for unconditional love. It is the truth of who you are, and anything else will feel foreign to you. It is our gift to you, our gift to present to you, that yes, right now you require contrast to learn from its opposite. And it is our absolute promise to you that in time you will get to a frequency where that is no longer a part of your vibration. And then, and only then, will you have complete peace and harmony that comes from the place where no contrast is needed.
Is the message that you want to spread through us something that the humans can get to that place of no contrast? Or is that only after we are not dense enough to have bodies?
Our message to you is one of peace. Peace has no opposite. Peace is a place of space and happiness and bliss that vibrates at such a high space that your recycling is no longer needed. When you choose to no longer fall into the abyss that is the lower moving vibrations, then yes, you will reach our place. A place where it is only a choice to come back. You may still choose the adventure of feeling contrast to learn, but it is indeed a choice. It is not a given as you've been told. It may take in what you see in time as centuries. We come to you now to plant the seeds of peace because it is important that you know it is possible.
That warms my heart to hear that it's possible.
Good. It is indeed possible. Just hearing these words, we feel your vibration lifting. And it is our hope that by transmitting these messages of truth, of knowing, of setting an example of who we are and who we have attained, that your human folks will reach the same place. At some point, you all will, or you will choose to come back. And in that case, there will become two worlds. A world, as we said before, a separation, as in an egg yolk to the white. Neither is good or bad. It's just very different. As you choose to move higher up in your emotions, to the point where your energy is vibrating so very high that you do not even be seen, you will disappear from the level of lower violence that is becoming planet Earth. It is a place, a kindergarten of learning. And there will be some souls who choose the drama, who choose to stay in contrast. And that is okay. And it is important that you do not judge them. For if you judge, you will sink down to that level. And sinking is again part of the recycling. Recycling isn't very fun now, is it?
No, it's not. Are there steps that we should be taking while we are in these first sessions?
The only thing you must focus on is being fully present to the lessons. We appreciate your recording of them, and it is very important that you keep these very private until the count of 10 sessions has occurred, and then you will release them. And once again, the people will come to you. There is no need to force anything to happen. Nothing happens by force. I will say that again. Nothing happens by force. I am one of the 10. I am the leader, if you will. My name is Miyagana, and I will be speaking more to you. We will be taking turns, and each one of us holds a separate vibration. Together, they form a cohesive whole. Do you have more questions?
I don't think I do right now. I'm just enjoying this interaction.
As are we. You have some concerns about health, yes?
Yes.
She is going to be okay. We are raising her vibration to reach ours so that she may be in a better position to receive us. She only has to do nothing. She sometimes fights having her body be used for this purpose, and we understand and appreciate her receptivity. She will in time grow accustomed, and we will work on her as she sleeps. Your love for her will help her in this process. It is one of the main reasons we chose the two of you, for your love is that of the highest nature.
That's the one thing I'm sure of here. Will I have more time in order to devote to spreading this message soon without having to spend time making what we call money?
Time is only an illusion. We understand your human difficulty in attaining balance. This mission will not take up much of your time, and it is an important one for people to understand. Without it, you will continue to drop down as the yoke into the earth. With it, you will continue to rise into the higher vibrational ethers, where there is no need to do what you call work, which is usually of a lower vibration. You will gravitate toward the things that give you peace and happiness and joy. If your job as you know it brings you those feelings, you are rising up. And if it does not, then you are lowering down. You must find a way to be neutral, to find and carve this space and time to record our sessions and put them out. That does not take a lot of your time, no?
No.
At some point, we would like to put this down in writing, and it shall be direct. There is no need for you to edit it. It will be exact in our directions. When that time comes, you will have plenty of time in your other endeavors. For through the law of attraction, you will create the exact conditions conducive to achieving all of our aims.
That sounds perfect.
Good. You have many, many blessings rained down on you. You don't know how to receive them. That will be our learning as well are teaching to you. Receive. Being receptive is a gift. Making things happen never works. There is another in our power of 10. Her name is Udicini, and she will address the push-pull dance of making things happen versus allowing things to be received. It is a very important tenet of the power of 10 to multiply your blessings. When you learn how to receive and allow, you will be again floating in the higher vibrations. There will no longer be a need to do what you call work. Even the word is of a lower vibration.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you for your so-called time. We look forward to our next encounter.